Alright? 3, 2, 1. Hey. 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 Part 3. 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 Anyway, what is going on, gents? My name is Marion, and welcome back to part 3 of Find Love or Die Trying. Now, I know it's been a minute. This one. Okay, so yeah, I think we left off of here. Remember we chose Scarlet and Yumi. So yeah, 2 prime picks. One we met in high school. The other, I think Scarlet was, she's a secret smart girl, essentially. Yeah. Bro, I gotta stop recording, bro, because literally the first 2 videos were recorded like a year apart, and now this one is half a year. Who is running these video productions? But anywho. In the morning, the girls and I decided to hang out in the garden outside the house. Oh wow, there's all kinds of flowers here that I've never seen before. Really? You've never seen a tulip? Grandma and I grew hyacinths back home. No. Oh, hyacinth. So like, I got the name confused with the daughter from Bridgerton. Not even on the internet? And I thought I had to get out more. I can believe that. The only flowers I ever... I cannot read, bro. What do you do with those? Well, we do a lot of experiments at the lab. Oh, she works at a lab? Damn, so like, I see how she made a fucking, I see how she made a zombie. That zombie, sickness thing. Don't you ever find yourself thinking, wouldn't it be cool to make a Venus flytrap that could walk and talk? Literally never. It's whatever. She ran away 2 years ago. There is a... Is that not a danger to the ecosystem?
Feed me. Does it have to be human? Feed me. Does it have to be mine? Feed me. Where am I supposed to get it?
Both my neighbors lost their pet cats the same day too. I miss you, Fluffy. You sure they were lost? That's what I'm saying, man. Tea's ready. Thanks, Vile. I got a cup for everybody. The aroma from the tea really worked up my appetite. I have prepared some treats for us as well. Please enjoy. We spent the rest of the morning eating delicious treats and sipping on delicious tea, as we theorized what might have happened to Fluffy. Personally, my money's on the felines being the culprits. Every cat I've met has had a nasty surprise up their sleeve. I feel like Fluffy might have ate the cats and then fled to the forest. Fled into the forest. I figure it's about time to talk with Cat about my next date, but I felt a tap on my back. Cat, is that you? Is that... I turned around and the girl in front of me was as surprised as I was. Cat, no, this is Allie. My little tomboy. Sorry, Allie. What's up? She looked to see if anyone else was around before she spoke. Have you on... I need some water. I'll put a stutter count in. I have to. Have you noticed anything weird lately? What do you mean? Something about this show gives me the creeps. I went out for a walk in the forest last night, you know, 'cause it's gorgeous and all. But after I got there, I must have dozed off for a minute. Taking a nap in a forest at night? You're braver than most, Allie. Let me finish. When I woke up, I was back in my room, on my bed. And I swear I don't remember ever walking back. Huh? That sounds pretty crazy. If it really happened. I mean, what if it's just a production crew looking out for her? I don't think they would just let her sleep in the forest. But I feel like they could have just woke her up instead of carrying her. You sure you didn't just have a weird dream? Now that you mention it, I tried Scarlett's cooking for fun last night. That was a big mistake. Maybe I'm just imagining things, but did you notice anything strange happen last night? I don't think so. It was just a regular night. I had a conversation with Kat in my room, but that was it. Damn. 5 girls to date wasn't enough, huh? Sorry, I couldn't help myself. I feel like that's what I feel like that's probably what anybody who's watched the episode 2 is gonna say. Lily, every time Kat comes into the room and I start acting feral. Well, I guess I'll just be staying away from Scarlett's cooking and chalk it up to a weird ass dream. Thanks for listening, Mario. It's my pleasure, Allie. See you later. She ran off just as fast as she came initially. I'm counting that as a stutter. Someone's in a hurry. Hey Kat, I was just looking for you. Afternoon, Mario. Same here. I wanted to ask you, did you guys do anything last night to Allie? Not that I know of. Our staff leaves the cast alone at night. I guess there's nothing to worry about. Kat's been honest with me so far about everything. But that devious smile. That goddamn smile. Right? Yeah, literally, see, we're questioning it. Anyway, more importantly, it's time for phase 2. You've done pretty decently with setting up Scarlett and Yui as your soulmate candidates. People are eating it up. The romance? Whatever. More importantly, every time they're on screen, we get one hell of a ratings boost. From here on out, you'll only be on dates with either of them. That'll be your best bet to get out of here alive. I mean, I do want a good ending on my first playthrough. So I feel like sticking to just the 2 girls that we've chosen might be our best bet, yeah. Because I don't want to die. I feel like that would probably be the best route of getting our memories back, too. I feel like especially with Yui, considering we went to high school with her. I hope that road isn't a dead end. That sound good to you? You almost make it sound like I have a choice. I'm glad we're on the same page as always, Mario. But enough with the pleasantries. Who's the unlucky girl today? Oh, so I only get to pick them then. Okay. From who did I like the most from last episode? This is payback for you guys acing your introductions. What the fuck? Kat told me that to make a date exciting, I had to get your heart racing. I think I did a pretty good job at that. 10 out of 10 date. Would definitely go for a second one. To answer your question from earlier, nature takes me back home. Do you still live there? Yep. Wouldn't have it any other way. Gosh, I'd never been so embarrassed in my life. Why were you embarrassed? You know. Shy. Ooh, this is such a ooh. I really like I really liked how Scarlett's date went. Like literally, we had to cure the entire cast of the show from a zombie infection that she started with a she put the medicine in a Gatling gun and proceeded to spray the entire library. I need more of that. Scarlett. Huh? If making zombies doesn't count as a red flag, I'd love to see what your dating handbook looks like. But that's none of my business. I think Scarlett's somewhere around the mansion. We'll follow you. My nerves would be going crazy if I was on a reality TV show. I couldn't do it, bro. Alright. Got lucky in. We got result. I found Scarlett out for a stroll outside the mansion. She seemed a little down. Hey, Scarlett. You doing okay? Huh. Jeez. It's just you, Mario. You almost gave me a heart attack. Sorry. I didn't mean to. It's, not your fault. I'm just a bit on edge after the whole zombie date thing. Whatever it was. I guess I'm just feeling a little sad about it all that. Why? You saved everybody. We wouldn't have needed to save anybody if it wasn't for me. Yeah, she fixed it. That's what I'm saying. At least you fixed the situation. Hey, at least we don't have the banana zombies running around anymore. Without your help, they'd still be running rampant. Still, they wouldn't have been around in the first place if it wasn't for me. But think of it like this, like, you shot a gun, but you stopped the bullet. Well, that's true. But hey, it makes for great TV. Which inadvertently is pretty good for keeping me alive. But I'll keep quiet on that. Besides, you did it because you were trying to help me get my memories back. That means more to me than I can say. I'm sorry I couldn't do it. If it's okay with you, I'll try again, and I'm sure this time. Let's not worry about that for now. Thanks though, I appreciate it. For now, I just want to get to know you better, Scarlett. We got interrupted last time, to say the least. Care to join me in making up for some lost time? That would be fantastic. There's somewhere I'd like to go, if it's okay with you. Lead the way. You won't regret it. At least, I think you won't. Should I be worried? Come on, let's go. She grabbed my hand and pulled me along with her. Who could say no to a girl who could turn you into a zombie? Okay, guys, I think we only stuttered like once or twice during that entire exchange, so give a little round of applause for us. But ooh, they have like a little, I'm guessing they have like a little dance floor area in the mansion. That's fire. Behold, there's a nightclub in the mansion. There is now. I made it myself. Where did you get the time to do this? Is this the second or third day we've been here? What the fuck? Okay, that's dedication. Granted, I used it more as a testing ground than a real nightclub, but the staff really wanted something to blow off steam in. And okay, I cheated a little bit. I made a robot that made the nightclub for me, but it still counts. Okay, she is smart she is really smart. Cause so far in the 2 or 3 days that she's been here, she's made a zombie virus, a zombie cure, and a robot that can build nightclubs. And she also reads smut. I'm loving this girl more and more by the second. I think you're probably the first person ever to say something like that. Also, I didn't think... Oh, also, I didn't... Also, I didn't think... Also, I didn't know you knew how to build robots. That's amazing. Hell yeah, it's cool. I get the feeling that building things to make people happier was what I enjoyed the most before I came here. What do you mean by that? You wouldn't believe me if I told you. Actually, maybe you're the one person who would. Maybe it's worth a shot. Could she be like me? That's what I was thinking. I There's so much of my life I can't remember for some reason. I couldn't help but raise an eyebrow. There was a lot of broken people after the war in New Asia. War? Maybe this might be hinting what our dreams are about. Not just broken bones and missing limbs, but shattered minds. People trapped in their own heads. I was told I had a gift for research. A gift that might help those people be able to reclaim their lives. So I finished school early and got my PhD. I led a task force dedicated to helping the survivors. We helped them forget their most painful, most traumatic memories and move on. It was my life's work, you know, but now I can't remember what it was, how it worked, if we even got anywhere with our research. To be complete, fuck. To be completely honest, I can't really remember how I got here either. Ooh. I wonder if the other girls are like this. Like if they just only remember things from like bits and pieces of their past that they're able to formulate an introduction for the show. I'm sorry to ask, but how on earth did that happen? If I knew before, I definitely don't know now. Maybe testing got dangerous and I wasn't willing to test on someone else. Maybe I don't know. I don't know. The crazy thing is, I went from that to being on some kind of dating show. What the hell? I guess it does sound pretty weird. And the idea of getting married in 1 week? Who wrote this? An idiot? I couldn't help but laugh. But what do I even have to lose at this point? I wouldn't look at it that way. I can't remember anything either, but I'm alive. As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. And we recording Fall in Love or Die Trying Part 3 right now. What you want?
My fault. I'm gonna be heading over there at like 6:30.
As long as I'm alive, I've got everything to lose and everything to gain. That's true. An optimist, huh? That's worth something. I guess you'd understand better than anyone. What do you plan to do after this is all over? Honestly, I don't know. I want my memories back, but if I can't get them back, I'd just try to make the best of things. That's some plan. I'm still working the details out. Give me a break. At least you remember some things. I couldn't even remember my name at first. You got me beat there. We talked for hours about what we both felt about our situations. The good things, the bad things, and forgetting about who you are. We laughed about forgetting the embarrassing moments that probably plagued others for a lifetime. We lamented the moments that truly made life worth living, the moments that made your life unique. It's nice to have someone that understands. You know, I've got a silly idea if you're interested. Let's hear it. Getting engaged in a week is stupid, and a person who'd agree to that is even stupider than that. You're not lying. But I think I'd say yes if it were you, Marion. If only to see where life goes with someone like you. Ooh. Scarlett feeling us like that, okay. That's... Shh, let me finish. Regardless of who you ask on the last day, I'd like to be your friend in the times to come. Ooh, okay. If you'll be mine. I can't remember the last time I had a friend to just talk to about how I feel. I think this was the first time that I felt a little better about what happened. I'd want you to feel better about the past too. I don't want you to feel alone in this world. It's sad enough, you know. And maybe I'm just being foolish, but who knows? Maybe if we're still in each other's lives after all this, we'll be able to help each other take back the lives we wanted. What do you say? I was thinking the same thing, Scarlet. I'm glad, but how to say? I'd still prefer if you pick me. What can I say? I'm a bit competitive. On second thought, I'm very competitive. Just saying, but out of all the girls, I'm the best educated. Had the most illustrious career. Won first place in the National New Asian Science Exhibition in. Ooh, so she's Asian. I don't know what Asian, but she's Asian. Okay. I'm pretty sure all of them are. Cause Yumi, that's an A. Yeah, I'm pretty sure all of them are. The same with the main character as well. I feel like that would also make sense for the dream, cause you gotta think of with the dreams we have, and also like she brought up that like New Asia was at war as well. So I'm guessing like the main character, if and like whatever girl he was next to, if I had to guess, like he was probably like deep in the war was probably like where he lived. It probably like struck him like the hardest. He was probably like in between that shit. That's my theory so far. But I guess we'll see tonight when like he goes into his dream. I laughed out loud as she listed her accomplishments. Accomplishments one by one. She made angry faces at me in mock anger. But most of all, I want you to have a happy life. And I think someone else might get it wrong. Oh, she said she can make us happy type shit rest of our lives. I might just have to take you up on that offer. We'll see how the week plays out. We spent the rest of the evening enjoying each other's company. The laughter and smiles never stopped, and she never let go of my hand during our walk. We were holding hands, okay. I was about to turn in for the night when I heard a knock on my door. Hey, Kat. I thought you weren't going to come over tonight. Sorry about that. I got tied up in some things. Is everything alright? Good as always. Care to join me? Sure, that sounds nice. Then away we go. Going on a little walk with Kat. Okay, on the coast of the island. Or is this just like, are these mountains connected to the beach? I mean, to the island? Like, does the island spread out across? I don't think so. Or maybe we walked at a relaxed pace, with Kat slightly ahead, leading the way. So how are you feeling about day 3, Mario? Oh yeah, we are on day 3. Ooh. I mean, we didn't hang out with you either, so I guess I still like Scarlet the most. Scarlet is still the girl I like the most. If anything, getting to meet and know the other girls made me like her even more. She's full of surprises, but more importantly, I'm the happiest when I'm with her. That said, so far hanging out with her has been more than a little dangerous, but I like that. Like a little, ain't nothing wrong with a little danger every once in a while. Aw, that's cute. Also a perfect answer for the cameras. Thank you very much. I guess you'll be giving her a fan base some more things to go rabbit over soon. Oh wait, maybe I'm just trying. I think like when I'm reading, I'm not like moving my eyes. I'm kind of just like looking like a set part of the text. I can read. You can say that again. Perfect. Well, I'm happy you've got at least got one girl you're really interested in. But it helps you've got chemistry with both. Tomorrow, we'll milk this love triangle by having you date the girl you didn't today. Sound good to you? I'm noticing a pattern in making it sound like I have a choice when I really don't. None of us really have a choice nowadays, I'm afraid. Alright, I gotta get back to the editing today's footage. You ready to head back to the mansion? Sounds good to me. We walked back in comfortable silence. Night. See you later, cat. If we get caught trying to escape, there's no telling what would happen to us. I know, but we need to know what we're up against. We know the island better than anyone by now, Mario. We'll be fine. I'm not so sure. Damien's brought in that scientist for his latest experiments. All I've heard is that she's the one who built the prototype. The one Damien used to turn 6 into a vegetable. Two. Shit. I think they must have killed at least 100 people by now, and they still haven't perfected it. If we get caught. Are you still with me on this? It's not too late. You didn't even have to ask. Of course I'm with you. Who are you? Someone. I know you're close by. But every time I try to see your face, the dream ends.
It isn't very hard to see, no. Stop and think it over, pal. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me. The guy sure looks like plant food to me.